Good afternoon, world. First, I want to bring up that I was asked before by my bro. Really, first he was my neighbor. Then down the line, we became bro and sister. Blood couldn't even make us closer. But anyhow, that's a story within itself. The point of bringing my bro up, his name Trey. Elijah is his real name. I don't know if I said it right, but he got a unique way you pronounce it. So yeah, anyhow, that's another story within itself. He had asked me because I had told him I'd be doing videos here and there on YouTube, and he had asked me a question like, do I feel like YouTube is therapeutic to me? I said, no, because therapeutic to me, my own preferences, not saying it's anybody else's, speaking only for myself, doing this whole video only for me, nobody else. But today it is. Any other times it was just me doing something just to be doing something. Or me just really wanting to say something. Maybe somebody might watch it and can relate to it or something, you know? Now I really don't want to try to be making no money off of this. I'm good. I just really pray maybe somebody might watch this that maybe can relate or understand it and not judge and be open-minded, speak your truth. And I built myself up since last year because I'm not a person who really publicly put my stuff out there, but I would say I was kind of forced this hand of doing this because of the situation I went through last year. Really being fast, I suffered from anxiety, depression, and bipolarness. I was just recently, 2016, diagnosed with that. The years before that, I probably been had it, but never really, I guess. I don't know. But within these 9 years, it has been a big challenge for me these whole 9 years. And the reason why I was diagnosed with that in 2016, to me, my reasoning behind why I did it, not to me, it is the truth and the reasoning why I did it, because I'm the person who did it to myself. During that time in that day, 2016, May 30th, I had reached one breaking point in my life where I was fed up, and that was my first ever breaking down like that, and I felt like my life was really out of control, and everything was hitting me at once. Around that time, I lost my stepmama. I thought I would never say those words in my life, and I even said that to her face when she was living. So anything I say about somebody as well on here, I didn't say it to their face. They might be senile to remember it, or it's really probably pushed back in their memory. But in this video, I have no reason to lie about anyone if I say their name. Some people I might not even say their name. I might just make up a nickname or speak in reference of them. But I had 9 years of trying, and this year's included. But by the grace of God, I know that this is just the storm before my peace and my blessings, and he just preparing me and protected well, because you know everybody got haters. No, it just, some people just can't get the fathom around their brain that what somebody else have, if you work hard to get it, you can get it too. And necessarily, I don't really believe nothing was really handed to nobody. In some aspect, you had to work for it, if you really look at it, and but anyways, my second breaking point and last breaking point, because I'm not about to have no third one, but this really is the final one, be what the situation that happened to me last year, to where I publicly was and nationwide, I think, because that I had a million. It wasn't, I had, because I'm not proud of that video. It had a million views, over a million views. And the people who took the video intentionally did what they did, of course. They even said it in the video, if you listen hard enough, and that was the ending of the situation, because like literally right after that phone cut off, they finally wanted to leave out the door, but y'all don't even know how long it lasted before it even got to that. Like, that's the crazy part. And it's like, I feel like I really don't want to go into detail about it, but then again, it's like I'm defending myself as well. I'm not even trying to play victim, because what I said out of my mouth hurt me, being as a black woman, as well as me coming up, the stuff I had to deal with, me being light-skinned and pretty and people eyes and all this other extra stuff. And I've been had a nice shape since I've been coming up. I'd even been picked on because I had a butt and some boobs, developed young, It's a lot that I've been through. I've been bullied before. And I even had to, sadly, be a bully to keep bullies away from me when I seen them coming, just so I can stay focused on my work at school. When I went to Lincoln, I graduated from Lincoln High School. And that school is rough. Like, they think Lincoln School is like what they call it suburban and what they call it proper. Oh, no. It's all mixtures of every type of people at that school. And I was really the type, I wasn't in no cliques. I kind of conversated with a lot of different type of people, even people they consider goths because they wore all black, or, stuff like that, all that extra stuff. But, anyways, in the video, that's really what this is about, because portrayed to be something, I'm really not a racist towards Muslims, and I didn't even know the race of the couple, from my knowledge of me actually speaking to people that is Muslim and Arabic, because I'm Christian. So and my Gigi, I think it's some aspect of Muslim. She's in it. That's Gigi, meaning my great grandma. She's still living. It's a blessing. She'll be 90 this year, July 10th. It's her birthday. I'm a person of love, and I be misunderstood. I've been misunderstood since the day I came out, but only the real ones understood me. And I got an old soul, so I think the baby my mama lost was me, but I probably wasn't really right back then. God fixed me and reborn me. That's how I feel about it, because I remember I said one day, hey, I remember I said one day to somebody, I was like, I'll beat you to death. I'll beat you and make you meet your maker and make you come back and have common sense not to mess with me again. Ooh, that was funny to me. But anyhow, I had my bro cracking up because he was mad at me because I didn't want to come in my house. My bro Trey, I told him he couldn't come in my house because I ain't feel like being bothered, but I talked to him out the window because I ain't feel like walking down and unlock the door because I had to go down some stairs. I was really lazy that day too. And then after I got done talking to him, I ended up going to sleep. And my butt was talking to him out the window for a minute too. And he was like, you should have just let me came in. I said, nope. I said, because then I had to get back up to lock the door when you leave. I said, that's too much. I would just sit here so that way I could just close the window, close the blinds, and either sleep right here or get up and go in my room. That's the good thing about living by yourself, bruh. I tell you, there's beneficial to not having kids. I have kids, they're just not mine. Yeah. I don't want to put y'all too much in my business because I ain't trying to have y'all thinking y'all know me because y'all already thought y'all did when y'all seen that video. And another question is, yeah, see, that's why I had that on. You see this? Y'all want to see this or y'all want to see how it just was? I think I'd rather see how it just was. And plus, like I said, I'm at home. I mostly always be at home. Yeah. But I wanted to brag because my edge is coming in, baby. Yeah, it look a little rough. I need to brush it. It's getting back thick at the roots. Doing this natural stuff. It's thick. I've been blow drying it out. It don't stink, thank God. Yeah. My mama finally cleaned my hands. But let me put this thing back on because, Jesus. People already was talking about me when I had my little twist in my head because I ain't had no rubber bands around them and my hair is natural curly and my shit striveled up, looked like little crisscross little BB naps in my head because I ain't even retwisted. I just let it sit like that. Excuse me. After the rubber band started popping, I left it like that and then kept retwisting it every day, but I quit doing it. That day I didn't care. That day in that video on, I got the video, I'm going to show it, because within the day I found out about it. I need to go get my planner, because I wrote in it that day. I didn't even know I really was recorded on that man's phone, neither. That's another thing, until I was called by a family member, that I had, there was a video out on me on YouTube. They recognized me. And then at first, the video that was out there put out about me and posted on Yahoo and YouTube and some other type of site, Channel 4 News and all that. When that video was actually first put out, I didn't know about it. Found out about it after the fact. I didn't know that man really was recording. I think I gotta rewatch it too because I'm kind of still in shock. I never experienced nothing like that in my life until that day. Because I don't go out doing that to people, and I apologize to those that are not from this country and that I offended, that I have spoken with and was polite to, respectful to. It's just against Muslims. I didn't even know that couple was a Muslim. I didn't even really know they was a couple. I thought they was brother and sister. What was I looking for? I done lost my dang mind that fast. Lord Jesus, give me the strength. Whew, slow down. Be moving too fast. And it's not in my wallet. There we go. It came back to me. Just had to woosah. I'm going in my bag / my purse. See? Got my little blue bag. Can't really know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Okay. This video gonna be long because I don't really do this stuff. For real. And yes, and funny thing is, no, my phone is a Metro. It ain't even like Metro Android. It's a Motorola. And then it's all big on my face. Can I zoom out? Or my face my face fat anyway. I ain't been really eating like that for real. I've been eating though. When I do eat, it be good. But I've been fasting on top of it. It's not that I'm starving myself or sick. I'm fasting and praying and grieving and cleansing myself all around. Not to really care about y'all knowing that, but I'm on celibacy. And yes, I've been on it plenty of times, and people don't believe it. I don't care. I have no reason. I wrote that I seen that video, and I think I threw it in the trash. Yep, this ain't the planner. This is a whole new planner. But anyhow, where else did I put that at? I'm about to put back on my glasses because my eyes hurt. Matter of fact, I'm going to put on the glasses I had in that video. And they prescription too. These ones prescription too. But I got to wipe them off and put on my other ones that I had in that video. Shabam. Yeah, these prescription. I think it was July 10th. Let me look at this date on this video. First, I gotta listen to it. Y'all can hear it. First of all, I'm gonna let y'all hear it.
I'll be here tomorrow. Oh, I was my manager. And I will do, and I will be here. Sure do, and I'm gonna say to have the same energy and attitude. Same way. Same way. Just good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Let's go. Yeah, go back to your, okay, go to your country.
Hear that? She's not gonna lower her standards. That's what triggered it.
There we go. There we go.
You hear him? There we go.
That's what I want to hear. Okay.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Y'all hear that?
Yes, I'm recording you.
No, he can't record. That's his personal cell phone. And I feel threatened. Who else he showed that to? And my name tag was showing. They trying to say that they didn't know my name and all that other extra stuff. My name tag right there. See? She lied and said that I didn't give her no type of information for the manager, and I did in the article. I was lied on talking about I didn't give her information about the manager. I told her I work tomorrow, the manager be there. I couldn't just call my manager like that at their job.
Oh my God. There we go. There we go.
She been came in there hyped the whole time. When they walked in the door, she came in there all aggressively. And I was doing that to get them out my face, getting closer to the counter. That's why I stayed behind the counter, and I walked behind the counter to make sure they leave to lock the door. Because there was a minor with me. She was only 16. Yeah, I don't appreciate that video. Then I gotta find the actual article. I can Google it. And that's another thing. That's crazy.
Them caught on video. Two customers of a popular coffee shop told, "Go back to your country" after an argument with a worker. Simon Shakehead shows us where this all happened and how the couple is now taking action to hold that business accountable. A Muslim American couple says their civil rights were violated here at this Tim Hortons in Ypsilanti when all they wanted was some coffee and to be treated with common decency. Okay?
At first, this video right here.
Pictures an ugly scene inside the.
At first, this video wasn't blurred when I first seen it. This video was not blurred with me in it.
Married couple Amr Domini and Ala Coder.
And I didn't even know them personally to have a vendetta against them. What feud her and with her husband Thomas on, yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And you can clearly hear him say that. And how I have reached out to them plenty of times where I'm not even going to get into detail to try to show all that email because I don't want to. And plus, the email they send me is confidential. But I have reached out to try to see them, and given circumstances, I don't have a car to see them and meet up. So it'd be beneficial if they come with me. I don't care if they come with the police or anything because I don't mean them no harm. And my neighbor, she's a Muslim. She's from Iraq. And I mean, we had our differences. That's nobody's business because me and her is great. Like, she gave me a beautiful dress. I want to show you guys. She gave me a beautiful dress, you know, as a gift. And I wore it twice to church. When I went to church, I don't go to church every Sunday like I used to when I was coming up. My grandpa Morris, he deceased. See, she gave me this beautiful dress. I call it a dress because actually, you know, to me, it looked like a dress that's underneath it and a cover over it, but I forgot the actual name. I'm not good with that like that. I'm trying to get better with that. I'm gonna have to keep asking until I learn it. But I forgot the term and the word she used for that type of dress. And I have family members that are Muslims and stuff. So honestly, all types of race in my family, and if you really look down to it, everybody got all types of race in their family. So I've never been the type of person to be racist, honestly. You know, I got people in my family, they feel how they feel about certain things pertaining to relationships and all that. That's their business. But how you gonna put me in that situation and say that's me and I'm my own person? I definitely beg every day to be different than everybody. I want to be shown. I want Jesus showing me my uniqueness. I love being unique is the better term for me to use. I'm speaking my truth today because I couldn't speak my truth to them. I apologize generally, you know. I wasn't really trying to come off of being a victim. They just read it as that. I was just explaining my truth and my reasoning for my reactions because the action they gave me. So they got to also look at pertaining to treat people how you want to be treated. And I actually was very polite to them when they came in there and apologized. And I even was having a fresh brew of coffee brewing for them. And I also asked them to come in too, so they couldn't say I did something to their coffee and be funny and call and say I did something to their coffee. And then I also told them that our complaint number was on the door. We do not have that personally behind the counter or anything. It's outside posted on the door before you walk into the Tim Hortons restaurant. And then I didn't even feel the vibe of that job anyways. I was already being trying to think of the correct term to use. Me working there because I was only there a couple of months, and I only took the job because it was beneficial to me to make the couple of dollars I needed to get through what I needed to, because I wasn't going to stay there that long anyways. Oh, to get my car. I was going to make my checks to get my car together, as far as with it in my name and all that and insured. But once that, I was going to leave that job because I was going to go focus being on the school, which I supposed to be starting May 12th. I'm speaking that in the air. Because I'm a type of visual learner. I don't want to do the online classes. I do have a job I can't start now because of this quarantine thing. And I'm going to call once I'm done with this to see if we're finally closed up because of this quarantine. Because I know my store manager spoke with me that it was up in air that he might just let them close the store until this is over anyways. And I haven't even started yet at all. Because before this quarantine stuff... it was problems with the system because they got a new updated system with the applying and all that, and it's still messing up now because I still ain't even finished my paperwork from orientation, but I'm in their system as hired, and I got my documentation stating that I got the job, and I got my email, so yep, I'm equipped. That video is what mainly broke me. On top of me end up grieving, my granddad passed away in July. And the video was taken June 28th. There we go. I have to get the dates right. The actual video was taken June 28th because I remember, and it was a couple of days, 2 days, matter of fact, after my mother's birthday. Her birthday is June 26th. And I feel bad because I ain't even had the funds to celebrate her birthday how I wanted to celebrate it with her. And, you know, I just had a lot of stuff on my heart. And me being who I am, I'm never the type of person who like to really bring my problems to work. I keep business and personal separate. And I've always been that type because I was not trying to be funny. I was never the type to be buddy like outside of work with people I work with, because I've been put aside. I did. Don't get me wrong. I tried it, but it didn't work for me. So, that video was embarrassing. And then when I did see it, I watched it a couple of times. And then my brother happened to watch it with me. He broke down crying before I even did. That even hurt me more. Because my brother's like, why is they doing that to you? Why did they do that to you? You're not racist, TT. And I said, I know that. I'm the most friendliest person. I have spoken to people that were Muslim, because should I call them racist? Because what you say, what can I say? I'm not too much educated on the Muslim background, but what I am educated on is what I'm saying, because I actually talked to a Muslim and asked the question. Muslims not even allowed to date black people at all, and they get what is called banned from their family. I know this because in high school I had this girl named Mona, and me and her didn't really get along, but that day it's just, she was really, really down, and her friend she usually talked to wasn't there. So she ended up walking out of class. We had it was in high school, and we actually had a choir class together. And after that day, we became real close friends and made up and said sorry. I actually consider her a friend during that time, because she wouldn't expect that from me, because like we really used to bump heads, like passwords, everything, and we go when we see each other, like stuff like that. But eventually we kind of made a bond a little bit. Yeah, we was friends in school, but outside of school, no. In school, yeah, we was friends. Not necessarily saying we couldn't been friends outside of school, but a group of her friends I really didn't mess with, and she hung with them almost every free time she had. But I was cool with what we had, and she was too. So, anyhow, so she broke like when I came out the door, because I kind of left right after. I asked the teacher, was that okay? And she told me, yeah, because the teacher, we was in the process of testing time too. So I ended up trying to calm her down, because that test we needed to take to pass the class. And I had went out there and asked her, was she okay? And she was like, can I be honest and you not get mad and this and that third? Because it was already rumors in the school that because she was dating this real dark skinned boy named Donald, that her parents was giving her trouble about it, and they didn't like him, and she even tried to bring him around so they can see that he wasn't whatever they thought, and it was just a lot of stuff, and that was racist. So, and that was another thing for her to make me feel like too I couldn't relate. And then it was a comment too before when he was pulling out his phone, he had to set his wallet on the counter, and then he happened to be funny to flip it open. I said, what, you want me to see your address? Like, for what? I ain't that type of person. Because she was making comments pretending like I was from the hood or something like that because of how my hair was and stuff. Way before he got a chance to pull out his phone, she was already constantly coming at me, making comments and stuff. But yet, you don't see him filming her. What was the point of him filming behind her or anything? There was one customer sitting. He supposedly had said he called the police, but the police never came. But yeah, that day was just crazy to me. I never experienced nothing in my life until that day. And the hurtful thing about it too, I had people that been around me enough, but with them too, I've been accused of doing stuff to them back a long time ago, and it wasn't me that did it, and I truthfully told them no, it wasn't me that did it, and they kept saying I did, and then they realized it wasn't. It's just a lot of stuff I've been through in my life. At 30 years old, I'm only 30 years old, and I've been through stuff I shouldn't even went through yet. That's crazy. My lips getting dry. I just put some chapstick on. I'm not about to put no more. I'm at home. We in quarantine. And that's another thing why I can do this video. Yep, that's me, the Tim Hortons girl from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Because I love it when Alabama people say, they be like, Ypsilanti, Kentucky. Reason I said that because not only my grandma my bro Trey, because I do need to say bro Trey, because I actually have a big brother and I actually have a little brother. My big brother's on my dad's side, my little brother's on my mom's side. I'm the first and the middle child. That's crazy. I'm the oldest on my mom's side and the middle child on my dad. And on my dad's side, all three of us is 30, going on 31. And on my mom's side, I'm 3 years older than my sister. And my sister is a lot of years older than my brother because my brother would be 12 this year. So 15 years, my sister 15 years older than my brother. And I'm like 18 to 19 years older than my brother. But yeah, I'm gonna send them this video too because I want them to see this. I ain't gonna do the video of them actually speaking about it, and it's crazy. They don't even want to be on camera with you, but you're so quick to put me on the camera to show me in the negative aspect, but you can't put me in the camera coming to you as the woman I am, trying to clear my name up because I've never been in this situation and I'm doing this by myself. My family don't even know what to do because nobody ever in their life experienced this that's in my family because that's who I talk to and deal with. But it's like I had to answer and talk to other people because that semi think they know me or know that I'm a good person and genuine. Like, dang, even my neighbor, my neighbor that's a Muslim from Iraq, she was like, it's okay. And then, a lot of people that's Arabic Muslim was like, that seemed like they doing that for money and this and that and the third. Because honestly, too, they not suing me. They suing Tim Hortons for hiring me, for having me as their employee. And feeling like I wasn't trained. First of all, let me get you together. They don't know me on a personal level. I never seen that couple before. And if I have, I don't remember. And I usually remember my customer because I had customers come in Tim Horton from me working at Walmart in 2015. Follow me from every job. Ask me every time they see me, where am I working at now? Do I still work here and there? And make sure they show their face at each job I worked at. Older people, younger people, and some of them are Muslim, some of them are Arabic. So I'm farthest from racist at all. And as I said, I even have some Arabics in my family too. So like I said, I have all types of race in my family. Ugh, hair is in my mouth, gross. But I want y'all, I'm about to end this video. God bless y'all. I want y'all to be safe. I just want to speak my truth. I'm the girl from, you can look it up, Tim Hortons complaint. And the girl that's supposed to set a racist comment, which I did. I admit to it, it was racist. And when I said it, I meant it when I said it. But within that same day, I feel horrible. And y'all want to know something that was not even told. I did tell my manager the next day and actually did the plane come through. And they was busy trying to yell that they weren't even paying attention. They was getting the information they was asking if they would have came in on a cool hit in the first place. But first of all, let me back up a little bit. The husband came in humble. The wife didn't. She came in on tip, doing all this, all that. And I was just sitting there with my hands crossed in front of me, talking politely and calmly and asking, can she please calm down and stop yelling at me? I'm not her child. And then she just kept doing it and doing it and doing. And then it led up to all that crap that was unnecessary. So what I'm saying is we're both in the wrong. I'm in the wrong because I should have stayed the better person and kept my cool because I was on my job. But then at the same time, at the state of mind I was in, I didn't care. My granddad was in the ICU, first of all, during that time. And it was an incident where I got into it with one of my aunties on my dad's side to where she ended up physically putting her hands on me and harming me. And I had a knot on my head. So, yeah. And then that day, on top of it, the coworker I was with, the minor I was working with, she had the nurse to be late on top of it, the clock and sit like she not even on the clock and eat her whole meal, seeing me struggling and getting the line. And then I was already frustrated. So everything was just misconstrued and misunderstood. And I would have had a sit down with them, but they've been avoiding, to me, honestly, and trying to make it like, want me to admit to a lie about myself that I'm not going to do. Just to make them happy, just to please them. No, I would never do that. I would never let anyone, mama, daddy, nobody would ever get a chance to lie on me no more. I had that happen to me and I allowed it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that now. Especially, I'm publicly humiliated. I was embarrassed. I didn't think that was cute. I didn't think it was funny. I cried. I even got told off by my family, like, suck it up. She never said it. But at the same time, I shouldn't even been recorded on his personal phone in the first place. While he was pulling out his phone, I kept saying, can you please don't record me on your personal phone? I feel like that's a threat. I wouldn't feel safe. But by the grace of God and me covered with the blood of Jesus, I didn't have no fear of me of walking around my neighborhood or none of that. Because I live around a whole bunch of Muslims and Arabics and stuff, and some Arabics that believe Muslims, because I'm not too much educated on it. So I don't know if it's a religion, culture, or whatever form, because all I know is about Christianity and I know about Jesus. Anyways, I was baptized in my months. I could stay going to church with my grandpa as much as I could, even as growing up, being older, everything. So I got pictures with my and dressed with my grandpa on my mama's side, his dad. I got pictures of them in their suits, and we booted and booted, ready to go to church. So I'm not about to keep letting that video and people that don't even know me portray me as something to be I'm not. So I can't have that on my heart no more. I'm in a grieving process. You know, I lost my granddad and my uncle last year, and I just lost my pastor. So I have no reason to lie about anything coming forth, and I never have. That's the sad thing about it. It's just I'm tired for feeling bad for me telling the truth, and I even changed up how I came about telling truth to people. I even came off more respectful, because sometimes I did and do come off like I don't care. I just let it come out, like in that situation. Like I was already on some hurtful, broken, irritated, fed up, mad, angry, all different types of emotion it was. And on top of me suffering now from anxiety, depression, and bipolar. And I during that time, I just started back on. During that time, I was off my medication. I was taking a break from it and testing it out to see how I would feel if it really made a difference. And it did. And I'm back on it now. But this the end of my video. God bless y'all. Have a good one.